Hello and welcome to another weekly roundup from the home of Pro AVL Central. I've just returned from a 3-week trip to Kuala Lumpur, Bangkok and Singapore, where I managed to get down with several local SIs and distributors when they were not celebrating Eid or looking concerned when the shockwaves rumbled out of Myanmar. I enjoyed some great experiences, but it's great to be back in the UK as now spring has sprung. However, for many of you, 2 major international trade shows may have taken you away from the comfort of your own home. Karen and Jack have been over in Frankfurt this week, where Prolight Sound has been celebrating its 30th anniversary. And for this year's edition, the Messe organisers emphasised a more technical focus with optimised networking opportunities. In addition to the exhibits, Prolight Sound promoted 3 showcases, including environmentally friendly innovations, the application of immersive technologies and AI, in addition to innovative technologies and concepts that are shaping the event industry. In the open-air live sound arena, visitors listened to loudspeaker demonstrations, and MixLab promoted several studio and live mixing consoles. Hall 12.1 continues to draw the main crowds, which is where the lighting technologies are showcased. The main brands jostle for attention with their moving head fixtures and LEDs. Robe Lighting and their immense 5th-dimension exhibit possibly stole the show, with the likes of Astera, Cameo, Elation and GLP, amongst numerous others, all had new products to dazzle visitors with. In contrast, the audio hall seemed a shadow of those heady years when Frankfurt really was the meeting point for the entire global professional sound and lighting business. And despite the return of RCF and DB technologies alongside DAS Audio, HK Audio, Klingon Freitag, Lavoce, Lawo and Wharfdale, you could not help but feel a little nostalgic and reminisce back to those times when every pro audio manufacturer was present and launching new products to a global audience that had all travelled to the German city, and not for the food. Carolyn was in Las Vegas this week, where the broadcasting juggernaut of NAB has been in full swing, and the leading broadcasting and media technology names have been showcasing their latest innovations. And while the latest cameras from Blackmagic to Sony have caught the eye, numerous new products are being unveiled elsewhere. Unfortunately, I've only got time to reference 3. Once again, Lawo were feeling at home in the Nevada desert, and to prove the point, they were adding 3 further home apps for a standalone operation. The German innovator also promoted its Diamond and Crystal consoles, together with a virtual mixing solution app. And those canny Canadians, Ross Video, introduced the Carbonite Hypermax platform for production switching, routing and processing, amongst many other innovations. And Riedel Communications unveiled their latest desktop intercom panel to complement the 1200 series smart panels. Grass Valley has announced a leadership transition, with John Wilson promoted to CEO, while Louis Hernandez Jr. will remain as executive chairman. Having previously served as president and CEO, Wilson will now lead Grass Valley into its next phase of growth as part of a strategic plan that has been in place since he was brought into the company in late 2023. And in spite of the economic turmoil that is currently swirling around, the major cities in the Middle East and APAC continue to witness staggering development. Hard to spot? Well, there's a clue. Wherever there are cranes today, tomorrow there'll be mixing consoles, LEDs and loudspeaker systems. Rising investments since the pandemic in hospitality, live entertainment venues, sports stadiums and shopping malls has ensured healthy orders for leading technological brands. And my recent visit to Bangkok was an eye-opener. With the cranes dismantled and the VIP ceremonies are completed, newly constructed towers including the Dusit Thani Hotel, sporting a swanky sky bar at the summit, and just a few hundred metres down the Rama 4, One Bangkok has open hotels and numerous retail outlets, all fitted out with the latest audio and LED technology. 5,000 capacity forum in there is home to a sizable L-Acoustics-equipped system and Yamaha Rivage console. And that is just within one postcode of the metropolis. Let's hope that bubble doesn't burst. That's all for this week, but please keep an eye out on the website and our socials for the latest news and views from the industry. Join us again next week, but until then, stay well, stay informed and stay in touch. I'll see you then.